around for a long time. Um, then I went to what is probably the best journey of my life. Met my beautiful wife in Germany. I was working up there for 5 years, managing a restaurant chain. I have a lot of experience in management. Um, Came back home. That's when I finally graduated Barbara. Then I went into the state service, Department of Public Safety. Did that for about 12 years, and I was offered a position with the United Public Workers. It was really interesting doing that type of work. I represented people with work comp cases and started getting really involved in politics, a little bit more, helping candidates. But to me, why I'm running for this office is because of Ohana. I have my Ohana. That's who's helping me and who's backing me in this campaign. Because Ohana is the most important. Education, Ohana, and working together. And I think if you elect me, give me the opportunity to serve you in District 5, I'll do a good job. Because I really care about my I thank you for this time. I'd like to thank Barbara and the Hawaii Association.
My name is Frank Boyle, and I was born on Oahu to a single mom, and I was partly raised by my grandparents on their Kamapala farm. I'm also a descendant of plantation workers that arrived here in 1880 to the Ornament plantation. There are many things that are before us, and one of the things that people have asked me is, Freddie, why are you running? And I'm like, shoot, I am scared. All the issues before us are all important, but there are life, environment issues that are severely critical that is before us. And I'm one of those people that just says it like it is. Okay, for example, GMO. I support non-GMO. And one of the reasons is because of the negative impact of GMO crops on non-GMO crops, the cross-pollination. Also, too, you need to realize that there are health concerns, toxins and pesticides. And also, I'm trying to do a small business of guacamole business, and there are 27 to 30 countries now not accepting any GMO imports into their countries. So as small businesses, we are going to be impacted by that on several counts. The other part is geothermal. This is another health crisis that's ongoing. I can't imagine that since 1970, we have not had any health or environmental impact studies. We're still waiting while they're still talking, okay? So we have infusions of toxins into our air and into our land, into our water table. Hello out there, politicians. Why are we not concerned about this? This is our INA. Zero waste. I support reuse, recycle because it's less pollution, it's economically profitable, and it creates thousands of long-term jobs. Okay, consider that. The incinerator, guess what? It's only going to create short-term jobs, and that's going to be something that's going to be extremely expensive, and we're actually going to be, we might as well go ahead and burn our money. Take all your money, go ahead and burn it, okay? Because we need to have the compost, and all the things that we've got lava land out there that Madam Pelly has taken away for us for centuries. It's time that we reforest all these bare lava lands, and we can do that with the compost that we have. I wear yellow. Why do I wear yellow? Because where is our solar? Where is our solar? If you elect me, please go to my YouTube, Pueo for Puna. And I want to thank you, everybody. Please welcome.
Okay, I want to thank everyone for sticking around. We have the most important race of the night, in my opinion.
Okay.
And I want to thank them so much for being here.
Aloha.
Aloha.
My name is Christopher Lum-Lee. I am running for Office of Hawaiian Affairs Trustee from Oahu. Just a quick show of hands before I continue my remarks. How many of you here before tonight knew you could vote for Oahu races in Oahu? Now the rest of you know, if you like me enough, you can vote for me. Thank you very much. I'm running because up to this point, the current Board of Trustees has done what I consider to be a remarkable job in leading the organization. However, I feel that at this point, we're encountering new issues as an agency, and I can say that because I'm an OHA employee, but we're encountering issues that require new solutions and new candidates to bring those solutions. We already know about nation building, so I'm not going to touch on that. But right now, OHA is the 13th largest property owner in the state of Hawaii. We also own a sizable investment trust fund, which is made up of stocks and bonds, that is used to fund our investment activities, our programmatic activities, the nation building effort. So the stock and bond portfolio specifically has turned a profit over the last few years as the U.S. and global economy has recovered from the recession. And my concern, because I am part Chinese, I love talking about money and numbers, is that when the global markets begin to hit its next bear market and we start losing money, how are we going to be able to sustain, minimize our risk, maintain our upside, and continue funding the programs that we continue to fund? So, a little bit about me, because I want you to know why I think I should be one to address these issues. I hold degrees in Administration of Justice, Public Administration, and Business Administration. Currently, like I said, I am an OHA employee. I do program evaluations. Prior to that, I was with the State Office of Youth Services overseeing juvenile delinquency prevention programs across the state, including in this county. And I'm also a former investment, equity, and fixed income commentator for SeekingAlpha.com. And there's so many issues, especially in this county, that need to be addressed, and I want everyone to know I'm going to start addressing those issues more with my website, chrislumlee.com. I can't talk about it enough. And I encourage everyone to check it out, learn more about me, learn more about my campaign. But I did want to close with this. Because you now know you can vote for me in this election from Oahu, even though I'd like to be the Oahu trustee. As trustee, you can contact your at-large trustees, your Big Island trustee, and know this, as the Oahu trustee, because you vote for me and have earned or deserved my loyalty, I'm not leaving your side. Thank you.
Aloha. Aloha. I'm Mililani Trask. I'm a native Hawaiian. I live in Ola'a. I've lived there for 35 years. I'm an attorney at law. I'm a named human rights defender by the United Nations in Geneva. And I served for a period of 4 years as a diplomat out of New York. My portfolios were indigenous human rights, energy, and health. I'm the only person that has ever run for OHA and been elected as a trustee at large from a neighbor island. For 36 years, the vast majority of OHA trustees have come from Oahu, because OHA's politics are dominated by numbers, just like the legislature, Oahu-centric. I'm running on a platform that I think could be summed up with one word, and that is accountability. Last year, I got a hold of the audit prepared by the legislative auditor. If you haven't read it, every voter needs to read it. It was shocking. Millions of dollars given out for loans, all in default, given to people with political connections, but no accountability. Millions. millions every year given in grants. Nobody ever follows up. Nobody ever goes out to see if the grant was ever implemented. You know, in this state, we have not one but two agencies, the trust obligation to provide for the Native Hawaiian peoples who are the indigenous peoples of this land. And those agencies are the Office of Hawaiian Affairs and the Department of Hawaiian Homelands. The HHL has 200,000 acres of land and a waiting list of 21,000 Hawaiian families waiting for affordable housing, with an estimated 30,000 families and their children dead waiting since 1921. OHA is a trust with $400 million. And in 36 years, we haven't been able to get an MOU put together between OHA and DHHL to build affordable housing. 6,000 of the families dead waiting came from Big Island. 5,000 on the list are living in Big Island. We need somebody to get in there that understands what a trust obligation is and that understands what accountability means. I'm a yellow dog Democrat. I was in my mother's womb a Democrat. I have a bad reputation of not going along with the leadership of the Democratic Party. We need candidates who are going to speak truth to power. And that we need badly at the Office of Hawaiian
Okay, and as you can see, we're at the end of the agenda. There is another item called make candidates, but we didn't get any. So you guys were awesome. I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank all the SCE members. I want to ask you all to remember your evaluation form. I want to invite you all for refreshments. The SCE members all made the refreshments, and some of them are pretty awesome. We had cookbooks, and we won awards and everything. Please enjoy. Have a safe trip
I don't know how I was running out of it. Interesting